let's talk about what happened this week. So I downloaded Tinder again. I've done it off and on multiple times because I feel weird as fuck being on it every single time.
Mm-hmm.
And I always kind of complain like they need to put videos on here because I don't take selfies. Like
I feel you.
I just don't I don't take selfies.
I gotta see your profile pic, bro.
You'll see it, bro. It's you want to see?
Yeah.
So so yeah, like I don't do like selfies and shit, but they added like a little video thing. So you could get a clip from a video and it just does like the little reel thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, this is dope. So I was like, oh, it's good now. So I could run it up. Yeah.
Let's see what Will's looking like.
Pretty good.
Wow.
Pretty good. And then
You look good, brother.
you feel me? We got the podcast, you know what I'm saying?
Wow. You look good.
Look good.
Wow.
And then gotta make it cute for, you know what I'm saying? Gotta make it with a dog, you know what I'm talking about?
Dude.
And then I had to throw my dog in there too.
All right. So how many did you get?
I don't know, but it's been 2 days and I have like 89 likes. But I can't look through them though.
That's gas.
I remember one time I actually paid the $30 to see it and all that type of shit, all that little extra shit. And I went through it and I think I liked 5 bitches out of like 100 or 200. Out of 200, I liked 5.
Like you linked? Oh, you only liked 5.
So like remember, so like when you're on it, it shows like the thing like, oh, you have this many people that liked your shit, but you can't see it unless you get the upgrade. So I was like, let me get the upgrade and see what this is about. Got the upgrade, and I was just like, yeah, these bitches are all trash. And like I said, I only liked 5 of them. So it was a waste of $30.
Damn.
But it's okay. But yeah, so this is my first time going back on it, and I don't know. On top of that too, like when I do match with somebody, I'm like, what do I say?
Yeah, like yo.
Because I feel like on there they want you to be like extra and weird and shit. I don't know, but like, see, because when I'm just like, how you doing?
Like yo, what's up? Or
like some actual shit that I would probably actually say. Like,
I just feel like anything that I would say would be mad corny.
exactly. And in fact, a lot of dudes on there say corny shit. Like one girl from LA that I know, she posted a clip she posted a picture from it, and it was like, dudes like, I want to dip you in barbecue sauce and just weird shit, bro. Weird shit. But I was like,
shit
yeah.
I would say, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
What's like what's the corniest way you've ever slid in a DM?
Oh man. Corniest thing I've said in the DM. I don't feel like I say corny things necessarily, but I'm definitely a complimenter. I'll say like, oh, like you look hella good, or like damn, what's up with you, like shit like that. But nothing corny. But I feel like I'm definitely a complimenter, like when it comes to like first initial
But like, what's
contact.
some goofy shit you said?
I'm pregnant.
I don't think
You post a bad pic, I'm pregnant.
I don't think I've ever watch me get called out. Nah,
For real.
nah, bro. I literally like if I'm like jocking, I just put like hard eyes, or just like same thing. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Or yeah, you're hella beautiful, or just I don't just simple shit. Because like I said, like everything else just feels like just doing a lot.
I know. I feel like I don't know. I just feel like it's weird because if I'm too honest, I feel as if I'm too honest, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck? Like this dude's hella weird." Like if I'm like, "Yo, like I think you look good. I want to get to know you. I want to take you out sometime." If I go hard like that, they're gonna be like, "All right, you're hella weird. Like you're doing too much." You know what I'm saying?
You know, it's weird. Is like how guys think like if I send a dick pic, she's gonna jock me for sure. And guys do that shit.
Who does
I
that?
was talking to this one girl and she named a few people that I know that's just randomly sent her dick pics for no reason.
Off the jump.
Just here's my dick. And I was like,
Man,
I know these guys. These are cool people. They're just fucking doing weird shit.
that's interesting.
That's weird as fuck. Do you think eventually with social media and how it's becoming a part of normal life, do you think that'll eventually become a charge if you just send unsolicited dick pics? Because that's pretty much like flashing yourself, but over the internet.
I don't really know. I feel like there's a lot of loopholes to that, in all honesty, because the internet is essentially a public space. Um,
No, but I'm saying they send it to you, like directly.
Like a DM?
Yeah.
Um, I mean, like I said, it's still a public space.
Mhm.
You allow people to send you messages. Essentially, you are allowing consent
Just
for
what
someone to send whatever they want to you. So they don't really need your consent to send a pic. But of course, if you don't like it, you're just like, what the fuck? But like, I feel like in a legal terms, it's kind of just like,
they could probably find a way out of it.
yeah, yeah. I would say
Yeah.
there's definitely some loopholes to that, I believe.
Yeah.
So just send them out, guys.
If you're really feeling a girl and you
If
feel
you
like she
really
might be
feel
the
like
one,
it'll work, truly, if you feel like it'll work and you feel like she's the type to receive that and take it and be cool, just send the dick pic.
yeah, if you think she's the one, bro, send her a dick pic. She'll for sure appreciate it.
Nah, if you think she's the one, I wouldn't send a dick pic.
I would
I'd do opposite
no,
of
no,
that.
no. I would send just my nut sack.
Damn, so you would just like
I would hold my dick up
I
and
would say
just send nut
hold your
sack.
dick up or put it to the side.
Yes.
Fire.
Just a nut sack pic
Damn.
with like a few strands of like hair out. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? 'Cause like, let's say if I shaved and I missed a couple spots.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's hard to shave balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird because you gotta like stretch it and then like.
Yeah, dude, it's really like a you know how like when you get a tattoo, they kind of have to stretch your skin so it's like tight so they could get it perfect. Same thing, same
Yeah,
concept.
exactly. It's the same thing. It's the exact
And
same
even then,
thing.
I still don't get a nice fade. It's still a very scraggly taper.
Do you ever nick yourself?
Nah, not on my balls.
No.
Definitely
I
my
think I did like I
PS4.
think once or twice I've like cut my balls.
Shit.
But it wasn't like I wasn't bleeding or anything, but I was like, "Ah, I felt that."
Yeah.
I've been pretty blessed to not really severely cut my nutsack.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I'd be pretty upset. And then when I start washing it off with soap, it burns.
Ew.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't wish that upon anyone.
Mm-mm.
Pray for Will.
Yeah, but Tinder, yeah, I'll probably delete it in like in a week or two, to be honest. Because like I said, I just feel weird. And then I feel like whenever I'm walking around somewhere, someone's probably like, "Oh, I seen him on there,"
Mm-hmm.
and that's just a weird thing to me.
Yeah, definitely back then. I've definitely when I had a Tinder, I've definitely like girls that I've known like from high school and shit. I've
You'll
seen
see
them
him
on
on
there.
there.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's pretty.
And I'll see some
We're
of them.
both here.
I'll see some of them like, "Oh, you're not looking so good.
Damn.
Life did you wrong."
Also, if I say that I like her, but I actually know her, so she's gonna be like, all right, what the fuck? Then she's might out me on the gram or Twitter, and it's all bad. It's all fucking bad.
Hey, honestly, I'm glad I called you last night too, so you could have experienced that coworker thing that I was going
Oh
through.
man.
That was crazy because I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting them to do all that. Like, so
She's dumb jocking, bro.
yeah, so I'm just gonna put everyone on real quick to what I'm talking about. So yesterday or last night, got off work, whatever the fuck, and I never hang out with my coworkers when they go and do things. I'm like, fuck that, I'm just gonna go home. But I was like, because they were like, oh, our supervisor's gonna go and drink in front of the liquor store like a goon.
Fire.
And I was like, all right, I want to peep this out. Like, I want to see Rob drink. So I was like, fuck, I'm gonna go have a tall can or two. I ended up drinking like 2 tall cans. There's a good amount of people there, bro. And then they had taken shots of Hennessy, and I was like, no.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So these 2 girl coworkers that I work with, one of them, she's made it very apparent that she's jocking, and it's totally cool. I don't mind.
All I was because Will called me and I was just like, "What's good?" Yada yada. We're chopping it up. Then she got in the camera and she was like, "Who is this? Who is this?" She was fucked.
Dude,
Um,
yeah.
and then I don't know. I said something like, "Will's hella cute." I was like, "Will's a cute motherfucker." She was like, "Yes, he is. He's so cute. I've been waiting for him to like hit me up or some shit." And
She's got a husband too,
oh,
with like 2 or 3 kids. And she just
you
does
didn't
not
tell me that the other
she does
day.
not care.
The one that was grinding on your dick. Mm.
I'm not fucking no. I'm okay.
God, I fucking hate love.
Why? Oh, cause shit like
It's
that.
sick.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna
It's
fuck that. It's
fucking
okay.
sick.
And then she got a boob job too, and then she showed me her titties.
Yesterday?
No, but before.
Mm.
And then like she had me feel them.
What they feel like.
I don't know. I did this, like this kind of touch. I should have like,
Yeah, what the hell? Why you touch it like it's a fucking?
I don't know.
He was just like,
Yeah, I was just like, oh yeah, they feel pretty cool.
it just.
I know. I should have been like, I need you to take off your shirt first so I could get like a real
It's
perception.
all good. I feel the respect with that though.
Yeah, but then yeah, then so I have another girl coworker and like she's pretty feisty and I've never like I don't really find her attractive like that.
Mm-hmm.
But
The other one.
yeah, and then out of nowhere, I don't know how the fuck it even started, but like it's when you were complimenting me and then the other one was complimenting me and then the other one I'm just gonna go by the first letter of their name. So their V is the one that was like jogging with the husbands, and A is the one who was gonna later come into this conversation, what I'm gonna bring up right now. And when you're complimenting, she was like, "Yeah, dude, Will, you're fine as fuck, bro. You're fine as fuck, bro. Dude, you're so, bro, like when you smile, oh my dude, so fine, blah, blah."
Fire.
And then she was like, hold on, where's my nigga at? And she has a boyfriend too. And her boyfriend was there, but he was being a respectful young man and getting her a fucking something from the taco truck. And while he was doing that for her, she was like, "I'm gonna tell Will I'm jocking him." So yeah, she's like, "Dude, you fine as fuck." Da-da-da. And I believe that one of them talked about fucking me, and they're talking about a threesome, and they're like, "Oh," then they did, and they're like, "Yo, dude, yeah, I would be so down." I'm like, "Wow." And then I told the other coworker that seen all this go down. He's a quiet ass dude.
I see this skinny nigga in the quote, right?
No, it was a fat dude. It was a fat dude. But him, and I was like, "You seen all this, right?" He was like, "Yeah, this is crazy, bro.
This
like
is too much.
This is so insane." And I wasn't expecting any of that, bro. Like that all threw me off so much because I thought I was just gonna go and chill, drink whatever the fuck, and I just got told I was gonna have I'm not going to, but I was told that I could have a threesome with these two people, and I was like, "Oh wow."
I think Will's a young bachelor. He should experience everything in life.
Yeah, but I'm not like attracted to them like that though. They're very cool people though. Very cool people. But it was I'm not gonna lie, it was actually pretty fun because I've always wanted to see my coworkers outside of work being actual people and not being at work. Yeah. Cause I know I'm not myself completely at work. I fuck around and I could get comfortable sometimes, but I'm not like fully just like how I really am. So it was cool to see that and shit. It was pretty interesting.
Man, it must be nice to live this bachelor life, just kind of doing it, getting all the girls, threesomes, working.
I never had a threesome yet though.
So good, bro. So good.
Never had one yet. My little brother had one before me.
Legend.
That man is a legend. I ain't gonna lie.
He's gonna grow up and be a good man.
Need to get him on here one time too.
I know.
That'd be interesting.
They're gonna see you guys on here.
Who's who?
Oh man, I don't want to.
What?
We'll have to say it after the podcast. It'll be a good idea.
Just say it now, so I could cut it out, and then I'll just remember so we can know.
You should have your brother replace you for a whole podcast.
That would be hella funny.
That would be funny as fuck.
That'd be pretty funny. But I think we talk very different.
True.
I mean, people tell me that we talk kind of the same, and I'm like, to a certain extent, but not all the way. Because kind of me and him talk in a similar way as far as like we get really excited when we talk, so our voice raises all the time.
Yeah.
So we both have that in common. I've noticed that. But other than that, we don't. I mean, I think he might cuss a lot more than me too. He'll say fuck way more in a sentence than I will. And I cuss a lot, but
that would be funny as shit.
Yeah.
Man.
Let's talk about the Clubhouse shit. So you want to talk about it because you put me onto this shit. So kind of explain to like just yeah.
Oh man, it's a new innovative app called Clubhouse. I'm the founder. No, I'm kidding. But it's really dope. It's I guess you can say it's like a virtual audio chat conference with they call it a stage. There's a section where there's a group of people that are able to talk. And then there's a subsection that is like a VIP section. So basically the people that follow the people that are on the stage will be in that VIP section. And then below that would just be people that are just joining the room randomly. It's a great app far as for networking. Um, yeah, so I mean, I guess pertaining to me, I'm more in the designing field, so I've met a lot of graphic designers, other designers that I've seen on Instagram. Like I've actually got to talk to them. Like you've got to talk to Fashion Demics, talk
That
to
was really random.
talk to
That
Fashion
was
Demics,
dope.
Avant Space, if you guys know who that is, Dick
Talk
by Air.
you talked to Lakeith Stanfield.
I talked to Keith Stanfield about like some rock music history, black rock music history. Um,
It's just a way to
yeah.
it's like Twitter in a way. It's where you're able to communicate with the celebrity,
Hmm.
but you actually get to sit down and have a conversation with them. And since it's so early in like its stages, you're actually able to just like it's like very low key, so the rooms aren't filling up that fast yet.
Yeah. Well,
Because
now.
it depends though, like on it depends on the person if they just made it or not.
Mhm.
Because Fashionemics, I think he had like 100 followers, so like it was
Yeah.
like probably his first day.
Yeah.
Was there a lot of people in Lakeith's?
Yeah, there was a lot. There was definitely because when people get on, they have like a welcome Lakeith or welcome Sway. Sway Lee just
Oh,
got on there the other day.
fire. His is probably be entertaining. I've never really heard him talk too many times, but
Mhm.
I feel like he'd be a cool person to listen to.
But yeah, I mean, I think I was in another clubhouse, they were talking about the app itself. In the last, I guess, week or so, there's been a surge of like 90,000 people that have added it since like a week.
Oh wow, yeah.
So
So it's about to get saturated real fast.
it's definitely blowing up for sure.
Damn, yes. But you've been putting in work though. You've been putting in work on there. You've been on there pretty fucking often because
Mhm.
throughout the whole entire day, because I have the notifications on throughout the entire day to say Nick White just
Yeah.
on with somebody.
Yeah, man, I definitely been on there just trying to network, trying to get into follow those people that I need to follow before it starts to really blow up. Because right now it's a beta app, so it's just like a testing type thing.
Oh, is it?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But it goes public. I've heard February and I've heard April of next year.
Oh, so that's gonna be like when it's not like invite only.
I believe so. That and it's gonna
Mhm.
be monetizations to some extent,
You said when?
February or April.
Okay, so I need to put in I need to put in some work myself then, dude, because yeah, I definitely want to get on there before it blows up too crazy, and I want to be able to get connected with some people when they're still like barely starting, because I don't want to like because once it's out, there's no way the same people you could have talked to in the beginning, you're not gonna be able to talk to them later.
Yeah.
And then like if you get a good amount of follows from these big people, and then when they see you, they're gonna see at the bottom like, oh, I know this dude, I fuck with him.
Yeah, they'll pop you up.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, man, it's definitely it's interesting right now. I'm still learning a lot about it. I'm still curious to like the algorithm of how things work because as of lately, and I don't know if you've noticed on there, but a lot of the rooms are of ethnical or um people of color.
Yeah, usually, yeah.
I haven't seen any rooms that are majority white people or anything like
You know,
that.
I never even thought of that, but that's true.
Hmm.
Now you bring it up, that's actually very true.
Yeah, black people and Somalis. I don't know what it is, but I get into a
Really?
shit ton of Somali rooms,
Mm,
Somalians.
I didn't. I don't know. I said I haven't used it too many times, but
Mhm.
yeah, like I said, I never even put that in a thought. But it's yeah, it's mostly mostly ethnic people. I never thought of that. That's crazy.
Mhm.
But I mean, that's dope though. It's like a platform. I guess they're just kind of running it basically,
Yeah, no, definitely.
and it's good conversations that are being made too.
Yeah,
Because
man.
the one you had, I'm sorry to cut you off, but
Okay.
the one you had when they were talking about all fashion, and one guy was like, oh, he was a photographer,
Mhm.
and he was talking about like he was just photographing people that he knew and people he thought was dope,
Mhm.
and I guess the person that he brought them the photos to, the executive, whatever the fuck, was like, oh, you're doing like urban like photography.
Yeah,
And he's
yeah.
like, well, what the fuck does that mean? Like, these are just models and people that I think are dope.
Mhm.
And she's like, oh, well, here, I'm gonna send you like a group of white boys that I think you should
Yeah.
take photos of. And I'm like,
She's like,
that's crazy.
yeah, you won't make it far if you use urban or
If you
people of
use black
color.
people, you're not gonna make it far, basically, which
Yeah.
is in fucking insane. Like, I don't
It's
understand.
super untrue, honestly, because the way that black people we are the culture for a lot of things.
Y'all make shit cool.
Yeah, bro. I don't know.
Literally, like.
super weird
You
for her
get
to
like
say
literally
that.
black people are the people who make shit poppin' or make shit cool.
Mhm.
Like I'm telling you right now, if there's an app or if there's anything out there and black people and the black culture doesn't touch it, it's not gonna pop like it
Mhm.
can.
Mhm.
Because if it's just a white people app, it's gonna be considered corny.
Yeah.
Like facts, right?
Mhm.
But if black people get on there, get it popping, do whatever the fuck they do, put their sauce on it, it's a wrap.
Yeah. Yeah. Same thing with fashion too. I mean,
Fashion, music, fucking if you like everything.
yeah,
Everything.
agreed.
Yeah, it's yeah, so I never understood the whole entire like I don't know. I don't think I'll ever understand racism and all that cuz it's just it's so stupid to me and I don't
Yeah,
know, man.
man. It's crazy. I was just I was just talking to Will off of the podcast. Fuck.
Might as well just leave it just leave it like that.
Yeah. I was talking to Will about I joined a chat room and my photo was a photo of me sucking my girl's toes.
Yeah. Is she
And
white? Mexican probably, huh?
yeah,
Yeah.
Mexican descent.
But she's
Um
very fair skinned.
yeah. Um but I went into a room and these you know, black people, they were basically just like hella getting on me like yo, like is that a white woman's foot in your mouth? Like is that the devil's foot in your mouth?
That's
I'm just like, Jesus
hilarious.
Christ, like I don't know. I don't know. I've been in a lot of rooms like that where like people don't legit fuck with white people, bro. And
Yeah.
I was telling you, like, I think on the East Coast and in the South, like, I think it's part of like how you're raised, how they were raised, like to not fuck with people outside of their ethnicity or their race. Um, so yeah, dude, I don't know. That was hella different for me because I was just like, what the fuck? Like, whoever I love is whoever I love. Like, I don't,
Shouldn't even fucking matter.
yeah, I choose people based off of like character and morals and like things like that. I don't
Like the
really,
same way they want everyone to view them, they should think the same way about
yeah, because you
other
think about
races.
equality, it's about us respecting each other. Like,
Yeah.
it's not about, I don't know. I hate to like really get into it because I
Nah, get
understand.
into it. Fuck it.
No, I mean, because I understand, like, you know, with 400 years is like slavery, you know,
Yeah.
it's systemic racism, you know, it's still to this day. But like, I don't know, when you love, so I feel like love is very fluid, you know, it's, you don't really get to choose who you love. Like, I think things with love kind of just happen. And like I said, for me, I choose people based off of like their character and their morals and stuff like that. And the fact that I think that I'm on the West Coast and California has always been just like the yo, what's up, love, peace, like I don't care who you are type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
But the East
yeah,
Coast and the South have definitely been through a different type of
yeah.
growing up.
It's different, especially yeah, because they have a lot more. I say especially South, they grew up with more racism for sure.
Most definitely.
Because here in the West Coast, like I guess it depends, especially as like where you're from and shit. Like depending on what area you're from, because there's definitely racist ass places in California. Like there's a few, like there's one in Oakdale. Like there's a place called Oakdale. It's
Yeah.
known for being racist.
Racist as
It's
shit.
it's known. And there's a video out there when the whole Black Lives Matter protests were going on, and this one guy, like this one black dude, was in the car, and well, this was so crazy. So on one side, it's the Black Lives Matter protesters, and these fucking white racists felt the need, like, oh, I need to go over there and protest against their protest,
Yeah.
which is dumb as fuck because that just means you're just a piece of shit because they're protesting for their rights and just for shit to be for the world to be a better place basically and to make the police responsible for the stupid shit they do.
Yeah.
And these guys were like, no, fuck that. I'm gonna come over here and just disturb that.
Mhm.
And they're on the other side getting drunk, talking shit to everybody that's protesting.
Yeah.
And then there's a clip too that's out there, and they're like, "Oh, why do y'all walk around like this?" And they're doing like this, making monkey noises, and I'm like, "This
Yeah.
is fucking insane." And the cops didn't do shit about it.
Yeah.
The cops let them sit there and get drunk out in public and drink, do whatever the fuck. And then the guy fucking punched somebody who's in a car, and then they got to GoFundMe to get him out to bail him out of jail. Like
Yeah, bro. It's just a
I
crazy
don't
world.
I don't understand it. I never will. I've been raised a certain way to where like I don't give a fuck if whatever I don't give a fuck what you are. I'm not gonna judge you off anything really. I don't really judge like that. To a certain extent, I mean everyone looks and judges off appearance, but like I don't judge off color or you whatever the fuck you're into. I don't care. Like that's I give respect to everyone's choices and who they are. I don't give a fuck. But I just never understand it. It's so insane. So insane to me.
I think the fact that there's Black Lives Matter and then the other side of that is
Like, why is there
actually
even a other side?
the fact that it's a Trump I guess I don't know what you would really call it, but it just coincidentally happens to be a Trump powered uh
Fucking group.
yeah, like, and for Trump to say he's not racist, it's like, dude,
Yes.
everyone that is against Black Lives Matter is
Or a
a
Trump
Trump supporter,
supporter.
bro,
Like
for the
all
most
of
part.
them. And it's like, why is it just that all Trump supporters, not all of them, but I'm gonna say a majority are fucking racist. Like, why?
Mhm.
What's the coincidence?
Yeah.
What's the coincidence? Like,
Mhm.
because the girl that was jocking me, she voted for Trump, and I was like, I thought she was joking at first, and then like the other day, like someone brought it up, and she's like, "Oh no, Trump's gonna win. He's gonna fucking
The one at the liquor store?
yes."
Mhm.
So she was like, "Oh yeah, like he's gonna go against the whole vote, and he's gonna end up winning." Da 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 da. And I'm like, no, he's lost. He lost.
Yeah.
And then plus like a bunch of states, I guess, like he tried suing or fucking filing the case against, like he lost the majority of all of them
Yeah.
already.
And he tried to do the recounts and he ended up losing even more.
Yeah, so it's
Like,
just
there was
like
more votes for Biden.
yes, I think people are just I think Trump supporters are just like really just in denial weird people.
Mhm.
Cause no matter what you tell them, you could show them a fucking a hardcore fact on paper,
Mhm.
and they'll be like,
No.
that's bullshit.
Fucking wild,
They'll
bro.
be like, "Yeah, no, that's fake." And it's like, "No, it's pretty real." And they're like, "Well, I don't care." And
Yeah.
that's pretty much what it comes down to. It's
That's
like,
what
yeah,
it kinda ends off as.
yeah, it's like, "Oh, I don't care. You prove me wrong. That's cool, but
I
I don't
don't
give a fuck
care.
what you're talking about." Yeah. And I don't know, man. I don't understand a lot of this stupidity that goes on in the world. And I'm not a perfect guy either, but I accept everybody for who they are and what they
Mhm.
believe in and what they do. I don't care. I feel like everyone should be able to do what the fuck they want without having to fuck, just leave it on the floor.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, nobody should have to like worry or even think about what they're gonna do as far as being themselves. I think unless you're just a weird, unless you're just like a rapist or something, then obviously that's wrong. But you know what I'm talking about, though, just in general. So yeah, I just think everybody should be equal, and just everything should just be in harmony. But it'll never happen.
Mhm.
And you would think in 2020 it could be possible, but fuck no. There's still the racists out there, and
Yeah.
are just people that are just pieces of shit.
You have 4 Cleveland Indian hats.
No, that one's actually a Chicago White Sox.
The C?
Mhm.
That's
I
crazy.
think it's like from 1989.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, yep. I don't know. I think honestly, I think the Cleveland Indians is probably my favorite hat. I don't know what it is.
I like the all navy.
Yeah, the all navy one is wet.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I don't know what it is, bro. Just I don't know, that logo is tied to me. And I think maybe because when I was a kid, my older brother had a few hats hanging on the wall,
Mhm.
and one of them was that. And I think that just has I guess that's like a connection, I guess. Maybe it has something to do with that. I don't know, but it's
Mhm.
definitely one of my yeah, probably my favorite, to be
It
honest with
sucks
you.
that the White Sox hat doesn't fit you anymore. Your head got big.
Yeah, I mean, no, really though, it was just because I used to like wearing tight ass hats, and
Mhm.
then once I got a bigger size, I'm like, or I kind of realized, so I'm like, dude, like every time I take my hat off, there's a fucking mean ass red mark on my face, and it just gives me a headache after about a couple hours.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I obviously need to get a bigger size. I don't know why I was wearing such tight hats like that, but yeah, now the size I wear now, which is a 7.5, it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Like it's snug, but it's not tight.
Mhm.
So it's perfect. I don't like it to be too loose. I like it to be exactly how it is now. But then it's weird because the hats, when you go and buy them, and people who don't buy hats might not know this, but you have to try them on, especially if you're wearing like a snug fit because they all fit differently.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have one that I had to give to Way Visuals because it was too tight on my head and I fucking loved it. It was the Angels with the green bottom.
Ah, man.
I had to give that up. I was like, because I was just we're at the Airbnb and I was just like, he'll probably like this hat. And I was like, hey, you want a hat? He's like, yeah. I was like, what size are you? Half. I was like, got you, and give
And
it
it
to
just
him.
wasn't fitting you right.
Nah, it sucks because I really still want that hat, but I was like, I just can't do it, bro. It's gonna hurt my head. And
Yeah.
I only wore it twice, maybe, for a very short period of time. Like one time I wore it just for like doing a video, and then the second time I don't even think I went anywhere.
Mm-hmm. I definitely have a size range of hats, like from 7.5 all the way up to 7.75. Cause like if I grow my hair out, obviously I'm a different size. But if I
Yeah.
like go smaller, slim down, then I'm more on the half or 3/8 size.
Are you still gonna do the dread thing? Are you still gonna dread your shit out?
I really don't know at this point right now. I just been kind of growing my hair though, like on the top at least.
Yeah.
But I'm like I shave the sides.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna grow all of it out. Then I seen you with like a high fade, and I was like, oh,
Hmm. So I don't know. Maybe I definitely kind of want to keep the sides kind of trimmed
but just
and then grow out my top.
see what happens.
Yeah, and then maybe dread the top and have the nice taper on the side.
Do you want to like get them twisted or just do the free form?
I kind of want to do the free form more
I think
so.
that would fit you.
I think it'll just look. Yeah, like I said, I like the look better. I don't know.
It's like a natural thing. It's like letting it's just letting your hair do what it does, and
Hmm.
that's just kind of I guess that's more. I guess that's just like an extension of you. I think that's why people get spiritual with dreads.
Hmm.
So I was telling Keem one time, and I was like, no, like that's why Sway like I think when his dad or grandpa died, he cut his dreads, and that's why he never shows them. So I'm pretty sure they're freeform.
Wait, who?
Sway in the
Oh,
morning.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's why he wears the hat. He just hides them. I don't know why he hides them, but yeah, 'cause I don't think anyone's ever seen a photo of his dreads.
Nah, he puts him in his big ass hat.
Yeah, but yeah, I think pretty sure his are freeforms, and obviously his is like a spiritual thing. And I was trying to tell Keem, I was like, yeah, people, I'm pretty sure there's people out there. I was like, I'm not saying like I know, but I'm saying I'm pretty sure there's people out there that do freeforms because it's more of a spiritual thing. And it's more of a natural thing to them. And
Hmm.
he was like, no. I'm like, I'm pretty sure there's cultures out there that do that. And he's like, no. And I was like,
You know it's Keem though.
dude, yeah, exactly. So I
Keem
was,
is sick.
yeah, so I was like, dude, I think so. And he was like, nah, it's gross. I was like, all right,
It's
dude.
all good, man. It's all good.
And one thing I wanted to bring up too is you hear the whole shit with Casanova about him getting locked up and shit. So the thing that I find stupid is that when people get locked up and they're like, because what I guess people on the internet, I don't know if he's blaming the person, but people on the internet are like, oh, Vlad, it's Vlad's fault.
Mm.
But it's like, no, it's your fault for saying it.
Yeah.
He might have asked the question, but you chose to incriminate yourself. But at
Yeah.
the same time, Vlad is also a piece of shit too.
Yep.
Because why are you asking those questions? And then why are you airing it? If you know that could possibly get him locked up, why would you even put that out?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, bro. Definitely Vlad is definitely a low key op.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean,
He
but
he
at
he
the,
he he just proposes questions that obviously lead to you could be
people getting in
incriminated.
trouble, which is dumb. You shouldn't be asking those kind of questions. And
Hmm.
even if you are going to ask those questions to get a certain conversation out, at least take the shit out where it's incriminating.
Yeah.
Don't leave that shit in there. So it's definitely a both sides thing. But then Charlemagne was also saying too, which was a good point. He was saying, if you go on Twitter and you're like, "Oh, I just shot somebody," is that Twitter's fault or is that your fucking fault?
It's your fault.
Or if you go on Instagram and post you doing some stupid shit, is that Instagram's fault? Is it your fault? It's your fault. So doing that kind of shit is stupid as fuck to me to be on a podcast saying or just on an interview saying some stupid shit like that. But at the same time, like I said, don't be asking those incriminating ass questions.
Yeah.
Because I know if I ever have somebody on and there's some certain shit that could be said that get them in trouble, I'm just gonna take it out without even asking them. I'm just gonna take it out because
Yeah.
I have respect and shit. Like I'm not finna get you in trouble off of fucking video.
I think It's something that 21 Savage when they had that clubhouse with academics.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
Yeah.
That was really good.
And 21 Savage was saying that like obviously academics is not from the street. He doesn't really know like street code, you know what I'm saying? And they
Yeah.
don't really respect it because they don't really know, you know what I'm saying? They're just doing their job, but even though you're doing your job to them, you know, people that are actually in the street, there's a real street code, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, and obviously they don't respect that. Like, I mean, with with people that interview, you want stuff that causes reaction. It proposes you to get more money. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. I guess I just feel like with Vlad, you know, academics like they don't necessarily respect street code. They just do what um causes um they do what causes shit. I almost burned my sleeve. What just causes friction and people to look and whatever causes array because that just it
It
generates
gets
more money.
clicks. It gets clicks, but at the same time, it's like, what's more important, money or I guess
Respect,
respect?
yeah.
And so some people they don't care about respect, but
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm not in the street whatsoever. You feel me? I don't I don't associate with bullshit. I try to keep myself out of trouble as much as possible. But at the same time, do I like they're telling academics like, do you have fucking morals? Do you have standards, bro? So I do have morals, and I won't do no shit like that ever. I will never become like a website or a person that's gonna try to incriminate you because I never want that to be the issue. And like I said, if you ever do say something before you even tell me, I'm gonna take it out myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't really fuck with academics though, honestly.
Nah.
I used to, and then the more I seen him as a person, I was like, nah, this guy's a fucking weirdo, bro.
Yeah.
A fucking weirdo. And especially after the whole Freddie Gibbs thing, and then he went on the No Jumper show and was talking. I was like, yeah, this guy, you could tell he's an insecure ass motherfucker, super
Yeah.
insecure. Because I remember he was on there and he was like, they're talking about Little Tracy, whatever the fuck. I guess Little Tracy dissed him. He's like, who's more relevant, me or Little Tracy? And they were just like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything right now? He's like, no, but
Yeah.
I'm asking you, who's more relevant right now? And they were just like, they started laughing. They're like, I mean, I guess in the moment right now, you. He's like, exactly. Exactly. 'Cause blah, 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 and just trying to make himself be the bigger person. Just trying to tell
Yeah.
himself he's the bigger person. And then one shit that was goofy as fuck to me too was he was talking about the whole shit with Freddie Gibbs and some other rappers, and he was saying something about I be dissing, like he was talking about dissing rappers over the internet. He's like, you feel me? Yeah, I be beefing and shit too. And I'm like, you just said that. You just said that. You're goofy, bro.
Yeah.
Like you think you're beefing because you're talking shit over the internet over a computer, and when half of these dudes will fuck your dumb ass up.
Yeah.
It's just that's the one thing that made the fucking whole entire everyday struggle thing so good. Did you ever watch
Mm.
that shit from the beginning, like when it first came
Not from
on?
the beginning, no.
Bro, you have to go back because those are the with Joe Budden. Those are the best episodes. After Joe Budden left, I stopped watching. The only
Damn.
one I watched after Joe Budden was I think the Currency one, and I think that was about
I
it,
got a peep.
bro.
Yeah.
Because it's the dynamic between a guy who got his old shit off the internet, was behind the camera saying everything, or behind the mic saying hella shit. No one ever seen his face until that show came out.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a whole entire thing. And then you have a guy who's been in the game for hella long,
Yeah.
who's very stern, very upfront, very himself,
Yeah.
unapologetic.
Fucking Joe Budden,
Dude,
bro.
there's one part where he was like, I don't know what the conversation was, but I remember I put it on Instagram one time. He was like, as much as I despise you, and then just continues with this conversation. And then Joe Budden, academics was like, but like he would always talk shit to him. He would like, dude, what the fuck are you wearing? Or he would just be like, dude, you're like dude, he just clown him all the time, bro. But that's why that show was so great because the dynamic was fucking. It was good. It was one of the best shows. Honestly, I was watching that religiously.
Very organic in its own way, huh?
Yeah, it was definitely its first of its kind. It's like I said, it's just a guy from the internet versus a guy who's been out putting work in, and
Mhm.
just a very stern guy. Easily one of the best shows of it when it was in its early days. Like I said, now I don't really care about it anymore, but I think they're ending it. I think sometime this month.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
All good things come to an end, huh?
Yeah. Like I said, it was good at it was good at first. I didn't really care about it anymore after a while.
Mhm.
And I remember there's an episode too where I guess they brought SZA on, and this piece of shit academics was like, "Why are we bringing SZA on?" I
Jesus.
was like, God, I
Whoa.
don't like this guy.
I wonder why he felt that way.
Because he doesn't listen to his taste in music is very,
Trash.
I'm not gonna say trash, but it's just like one dimensional. He doesn't venture off. I feel like because the whole Tyler Creator album, he was like, oh, I feel like this is music to like clean your house to,
Mm.
but kind of like dissonant in a way.
Like I said, dude, I feel like a lot of things for him stem off of um why he brings it up all the time is relevance. I think in culture, at least right now, what's relevant is definitely well, in rap at least. And it's not been so much as of lately, but still rap has always been a little bit about violence, you know?
Yeah,
And
it's as I mean, it stems. I mean, because the whole entire rap genre came from people telling their stories about what it's like in the streets and shit. So it stems from that. Whether
yeah,
if it's not about them saying it themselves, it's about them telling a story or just them telling their perspective on what they're seeing,
yeah,
which is usually violence in those kind of neighborhoods.
yeah. It's super interesting because man, I it's crazy because man, like just the way that academics kind of came out, he came like at the perfect time and I mean, things are kind of God driven and God guided, you know what I'm saying? Not to say that it was the best thing, you know, obviously there's consequences for the things that you do, but when he first came out, it was kind of like when Chief Keef had came out and he was covering basically all that street shit that people
Yeah.
didn't know about, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like why niggas be killing each other.
Yeah. And
Like he's saying their exact names and shit. Like people are getting street info from this nigga, you
from
know what
the
I'm
yeah,
saying?
and that's when like I saying like I'm not gonna diss his whole career because I think
Yeah.
because like I was saying like I respect it because he was doing something that nobody ever did. I
Mhm.
mean, reporting on rap and shit like that has obviously been done before, but in the way he did it, and then using the whole gifs and just making like himself like a voice that everyone came to all the time,
Mhm.
and he's getting info and like he became the place where people are giving info like almost like a TMZ for like rap.
Yeah.
Which was pretty. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I was watching him for a while, but like I said, the more I seen him as a character, I was kind of just like, nah, I don't like this guy.
Yeah.
And he probably still makes great videos. I'm sure he does, but I just, I don't know. You could just tell he's been a lame most of his life for sure.
Yeah.
And there's no problem with that. Like shit. Honestly, people that have been kind of lame their whole life are usually really cool people. But it just depends on how you carry yourself. And I don't like the way he carries himself.
Yeah.
Way he carries himself, it's in a lame ass way. It's where you're just like, nah, you're not even like, I don't know.
I think
Yeah.
what's interesting is that like I feel like Instagram specifically has made media more of a you need more of a reaction than the actual
Story.
the story. Yeah.
Which I don't like. I don't like that shit, man.
Yeah.
I really don't like that shit. I never did. I've always hated it. Like, there's a point where I was following Complex and I unfollowed them and I unsubscribed from them when I seen this one title and it said Serena Williams ethers a questioner or whatever the fuck, a reporter. And I click on the video and I watch it and they're like, oh, like something. And she was like, I'm sorry, just I'm very tired. I've been training all day. I'm just really not in the mood to answer too many questions right now. I'm just not
Mm.
really there right now. And I was like, that was hella polite and nice.
Yeah,
Like
bro.
she's just telling you she's tired. But then then in the fucking title, she ethers the
Yeah.
guy. Like, bro, no. I've rather seen that. I was like, nah, I don't. I'm over it, bro.
Yeah, there's so much clickbait these days, bro.
I'm saying like, and I will never do that. Whatever the fuck I have in the video, that's what you're gonna see. Or if I have it as far as the title, that's what you're gonna see. I'm never gonna clickbait ever. The only time I guess I ever did, which I guess might be considered clickbait, is I did a edit of a homie's freestyle, and I had clips going in and out of the whole freestyle, and then the cover photo was butt cheeks because I knew that was gonna get clicks.
Yeah.
But I didn't like tell. It says the caption freestyle. It has the guy and it says freestyle.
Yeah.
But I put butt cheeks because I know like people like butt cheeks. But I didn't lie to anybody.
Yeah. But it's a click. It's clickbait.
I guess it's a version.
It's definitely.
But I didn't fake you out though.
Nah, like
that's
at least
the
in the title you weren't like fucking freestyle with butt cheeks next to man's face.
Yeah, and I mean, there's butt cheeks in the video. Like,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
That night was pretty interesting too. Keem was there. We went to I think we went to Merced, I believe, and we got drunk at this hotel with a few females. And I was like, let me bring my camera, bro, because I know shit's gonna go down. It's gonna be good. And that's what it became. It was pretty good.
That's why I remember watching that.
Yeah, it was. Oh yeah, you were in the video too. I was in your back seat. Let me clarify because that sounded weird. I'm in the back. I'm in the back seat while Nick is driving. This is like I think it's our second time ever meeting. Because we met before, and then I met you that time.
Wasn't it Chevelle?
Yes.
Damn.
I think that was our second time kicking it.
Yeah.
At the same place, which is pretty funny.
Honestly, dude, I'm not even gonna hold you. I hella missed that space.
That was a cool spot.
Like for what it was, if that was still around now, bro, that shit would be fire.
Honestly, so I think when I first met you, I think it was at the Don Quest show, and the second one was the Cupid thing.
Cupid. I remember the Don Quest show
because the Cupid one was like he had a couple of performers and shit.
Oh yeah.
And I brought the tequila and I had you drink it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that was our second time meeting. I think that was the time with Chevelle and shit.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. I love this guy now.
Yeah, dude, it's so weird. Yeah, we met on some little shit and then did the interview. Still didn't really talk too much like that, but I was like, oh, this guy's cool. And then
we went to LA, and I feel
that
like
just changed the whole thing.
After we went to LA, it was like, yep, this is my nigga, bro.
Like cause it's different because especially when you spend when you spend a whole week with somebody.
Yeah.
Very different.
That and off the strength of what had happened and how we handled the situation.
Yeah, dude.
It was just like, all right, he's real. We got through it. I could fuck with him.
Yeah, man.
We got left in LA, man. I'll never forget it for as long as I live.
It's one of the best stories ever, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why, like, when it happened, I was like, I'm not mad because it adds to the story.
Yeah.
That's what I always think about things. Because you can think about it like, oh, this was a fucked up thing, or this shit sucks, whatever the fuck. Or you can think about it like, this just makes the story of our fucking life more interesting. And we have a story to tell now that just makes it hella fun to tell.
Yeah.
That's how I think of everything. Shit that happens negative, you could think of it that, but it's like, nah, man, just think of it like, hey, it's just a bump in the road and just makes the life that I have more interesting and just adds a little spice to it. You gotta, I don't know. Cause it's like, I don't know, shit like that you always learn from. And I think it's very interesting. I think shit like that is important to have. So I don't think shit shouldn't always happen perfectly ever. Because if it does, you're gonna be jaded.
For sure.
You need some reality, you need some fucked up shit to happen to you sometimes. As much as we don't like it, but I think it's very important for it to happen.
I haven't laughed that hard and I probably have, but
bro,
it's just
God.
Dude. It was just so much funny shit going on.
Honestly, that was the most I think I've ever laughed in my entire life.
I know, bruh.
Every single day we're just bro, it could be something hella small, bro, and we're just laughing like, you guys know what I'm talking about. When you guys with your friends, and I'm saying like I didn't really know, like I knew him here a little bit. Jose, I didn't know whatsoever at all. I met him that week, like the night before we went to LA, and I'm laughing with these guys like how everyone laughs with their best friends. We're laughing like that the entire fucking trip.
We gotta put some clips in this.
Dude, one of the hardest times I laughed was when we walked up and someone fucking spray painted "fuck fat bitches" on the wall.
Yeah, that was hella funny, bro.
But yeah, dude, that was one of the best trips I've ever had in my whole life, dude. And I would never forget that shit, man. And I'm so glad it's all caught on camera because,
Did you post Jose's interview on the beach? Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I need to watch that again.
Yeah, I watched it I think twice because I had to go through the footage and everything to pick a clip. Honestly, I'm gonna go back very soon to a couple. I'm gonna go back to Drew's because I need to actually post a clip if the audio works because the audio will work for the first 30 seconds. And then when I refresh it, it just goes black,
What the fuck?
which is stupid. I hate it. It's very annoying. But I need to promote a couple other ones that I did before that didn't get too much love. Oh, this is what I wanted to talk about, bro. Before we end this whole thing, bro. Oh my god, I'm so heated, bro. So I accidentally deleted another clip today from Instagram. I'm so
You deleted it from Instagram?
yeah.
A clip that
I deleted Vital's fucking video clip.
from Instagram.
Yep.
You deleted it. So the video was on Instagram and you deleted it.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't you re-upload it?
Because it's deleted.
You don't have the edit on your on your laptop or anything?
No, I do.
So what's the problem?
Because it got a lot of good reception. It got comments, views, and everything, and I just don't want to.
Oh, yeah. You're an idiot.
So like, what I was trying to do is because this is so stupid, bro. So
I hate this thing.
so Instagram is fucking irritating because they do this stupid shit to where they do this. So if I go right here, the
You almost did it again.
So the delete button is right next to the view story reshares. I was trying to press view story reshares and I feel like I fucking pressed it, but obviously I didn't. And if you press delete, there's no, are you sure you want to delete this post?
Yeah.
They don't do that. You accidentally press delete and it's gone.
I think they do that for archive though.
It's fucking ridiculous.
When
Yeah. You want to archive? Oh no, it archives. See, yeah. They need a are you sure option. Because not having an are you sure option, like, you know how many times people probably delete their shit on accident and it's probably not just me? That's fucking stupid.
Or you should just be sure of where your finger is.
I specifically looked. What? It's in my archive. I am so happy. Oh my god. I am so happy right now, guys. Oh my god. Wow. I think I might be turning red because how happy I am. I'm so shocked that this happened right now. Dude, because I pressed delete. Or I might have pressed archive. Because it's right under that. Either way, they need an are you sure button at the end of the day. That's what they need. Fuck what just happened. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Up, Will.
I am so happy right now. Because you have no idea how pissed I was for a second. I was pissed. I can't even lie to you. Who's calling?
My homie Vince. I'm gonna answer him briefly.
But yeah, going back to what I was saying, bro, I am just so happy that I just seen that I didn't delete it, bro. I went on my story and started talking shit about Instagram too. I'm gonna delete that now.
You're a fool.
I think we're good though on this episode. I think we did about an hour, which is perfect timing.
Some good success.
Yes. And it's a whole new fucking setup, guys. I'm so fucking happy about it. I can't even lie to you. I'm very happy about this setup.
It does look really good.
It looks fucking good.
I can't wait to add some more stuff.
Yeah, I can't wait to add the TV. That TV is going to be so fire, especially when we start putting movies and clips on there.
Yeah.
Can they copyright us just for the video or no? It has to be with audio and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll find out.
But
yeah.
I mean, I feel like I've definitely seen videos in the background on videos.
Yeah, it should be fun.
In this show.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to get a new TV Friday, and I'm going to mount it on Friday.
Shout out to TV Mounts.
Yeah. Shout out to TV Mounts. Shout out to The Rock for this fucking good tequila right here. Let me take this shot real quick.
Shout out Taco Bell, Baja Blast, soda, or freeze. Either one.
Is that about what do?
Yeah, it is actually.
I've only had Mountain Dew like twice.
Nah, I wouldn't drink regular Mountain Dew. That's for the fucking skinheads.
Yeah. Oh, and I want to shout out ASAP Yams, one of the most just one of the most just creative dudes out there. I love him just because he was very much himself. Dude got faded 24/7, but that was just him.
Yeah.
That was just him, but he created a group of great people. And what was crazy about him, bro, like there's so many underground artists that are still very underground now that are barely even coming up, and he was on them in 2012.
Damn.
Which is fucking insane to think about.
Yeah.
So he was on them when they were very just like nothing. Like literally maybe 1,000 views on shit. He was that deep into music, which is very inspiring.
Cultured.
Yeah, he had an eye for shit. I think if he would have kept, I think he was still alive, he would have been one of the most greatest A&Rs to ever fucking touch the fucking industry. It's just a shame that, you know, I guess vices and shit like that happens, and yeah, just overdosing, I guess. It's fucked, dude. I guess, yeah, I don't want to go into detail, but yeah, one of the biggest legends in our generation that I think should have fucking been able to live for a longer time to really mark his stamp on the fucking culture, man, because he was definitely on his way to do some insane shit. I think to end this off, we should find a quote. Because if you guys don't know, this is the A$AP Yams Gems book. So it's just basically a book of all of his best tweets. I think we should end off like this every week. I think just end it off with a Yams tweet.
Give him one. Give him one.
Let's give one. Okay, we're gonna. I guess I should just start from the first page and just go throughout the whole thing. No.
Just open one page because it's what it's meant to be.
Okay, you're right. I apologize. Let me see.
What?
You need to stop answering the goddamn phone on the podcast. Go.
Why not?
Just go.
I gotta call you back.
God. Oh, and one thing too I want to say. So whenever you go live, you have to stay away from looking at the comments.
What?
Because there's times where I was talking to you and you didn't hear shit I said.
Nah.
And it kind of fucks up the conversation.
I never did.
So if you do go on live, you got to leave it alone. But I just want to say that.
Bro.
But we fight every night. ... Reunite in Pop Mo. So that's the quote for today's episode.
I could receive that.
Yes. So we will end off on that note. I hope everyone has a good motherfucking day. If you're watching this at night, I hope you have a great night. I hope you're enjoying this shit. And I hope while you're watching this, I hope you're getting drunk with us while you're watching. I don't want you to watch this shit just sober, whatever the fuck. If you're going to smoke. If you're going to drink. Let's have a good time with us. This is what it's all about.
It's a hump day.
Yes.
Wednesday.
Yes.
Is it Wednesday?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. So yeah, guys, fucking have a good day. You know what I'm saying? You want to leave? You want any last words on here before we head out?
I really wish Stacey Dash was not a Republican. And that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, she's very bad. We'll end up right there because we go for another couple hours, but we'll end up right there.
And Johnny Bravo should have been a black cartoon character.
You want to go into that, or you want to leave it right
there? Nope. Just leave it right there. All right, bye. Later. Peace. Bye.